Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of One Piece, which is on episode 778. Now, this episode right here was pretty cool, not too bad. Although, it was slow and it had some here-on flashbacks, I think it was enjoyable to the end. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Luffy and the others are introduced by Carrot, and Carrot was actually happy to travel along, and she does not want to go back to the kingdom of Zoe because she'll get in trouble by Wanda, and she wants to come along just to travel around the sea and so forth, you know. And there was a funny scene where Carrot ends up attacking Luffy because he ends up eating her carrot, and she ends up almost killing him in a certain way, and she says, okay, you can have my carrot, after Luffy was told to pat her on the head, you know? That kind of thing. Pretty funny here and there. And when it comes to the cooking, we have to it that Nami would do it, but she wants 5,000 berries out of it. Which is out of their allowance, but Luffy on the other hand decides to go here, I'll make the cooking, which is really worrisome. And those of you, never mind, I'm not gonna say it. I already said it right now because just that laugh is obvious of what's to come. We have to it that Dalton is asked to go to Revier as the king of Sakura Kingdom, and we have to it. We see a backstory of Chopper, Doctorine, and Hyuk, you know, and so forth. And of course, it was pretty fun to see the past of Chopper, you know. Although we get to see that Chopper is having fun, as Dalton says, and so forth. We have to it that Wapol, apparently he rose to fame and from after being kicked out of the kingdom. And those of you who kept up reading, who's been reading the manga would know how he rose to fame. And it explains here in the anime of what happened to Wapol, you know. He eventually actually uses devil fruit power to make toys eventually and rose to fame. And he ends up having his own kingdom in the end. Although it wasn't explained who gave him his own kingdom, it was said that the world nobles decided to give him a kingdom because of his success. That kind of thing. That's a little minor spoiler, but it doesn't matter much anyway. I mean, it shouldn't matter anyway. The Tenryubito gave him the kingdom or something. And going back to Rebecca and the others, they're getting ready to go to Revier too, along with this other guy, you know? And we get to see that Brooke is touring Carrot around the Thousand Sunny and so forth, and we have to it that Pedro ends up reading a newspaper about the Revolutionary Dragons headquarters, Beltigo, has been demolished and destroyed. And we all know who that, and we all know why. And if you remember freaking Jesus Burgess or Burgess, whatever his name is, he is the one that influenced Blackbeard to follow his Vivid card to freaking Dragon's headquarters. So, one thing for sure, you Blackbeard, I hope you get your butt handed by Luffy in the future. And he is an annoying piece of because he is responsible for killing Ace. Although we all know Akainu is the one that killed Ace in the end, he is responsible for Ace's setup execution and the death of Whitebeard and so forth. You all know what I'm getting at, so there's no way we can't forget that stooped up antagonist in the end. So if anything else, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm out for Zitto. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye bye.